With the proper substrate installed and a layout in place, setting the tile should be straightforward. Getting the tile bonded to the floor with even grout joints requires the right materials and technique. Here are a few tips to be sure the finished floor looks good and stays that way. It's a good idea to have all of your perimeter tiles cut and dry set to be sure they fit. That way when you start setting, there won't be any interruptions and the job will flow smoothly. The right size notch trowel will make the work easier. Choose one that will provide just enough thinset to float the tile without allowing them to bottom out on the floor. This will allow for easier adjustment of the grout lines. A 1/4 inch by 3/8 inch notch trowel works well for the 12 by 12 tiles like the ones we're laying. The thinset mortar you choose will make a difference too. If your tile is porcelain, make sure the thinset is labeled for such use. If you have a larger tile than 12 by 12, look for medium bed or large format on the label. Don't think budget here. This is the product that's doing all the work holding your tiles in place. Mix the thinset according to the instructions on the label. You're looking for a creamy consistency that will keep its shape when troweled out. Too wet and your tiles will sink, too stiff and you won't be able to press them into place. Trowel out a few square feet of the floor, leaving the chalk line you are setting to visible. Comb the mortar in a single direction. This will allow the air beneath the tile to escape. Fill the back of each tile with thinset and strike off the excess. Position 2 to 4 tiles on the floor, lightly pressing them into the mortar. Now, with added pressure, adjust them so they are flat and even with each other. Be sure to remove excess mortar from the joints before you place your spacers. Grout needs a uniform space to prevent uneven curing and a blotchy appearance. Be sure to clean the joint and tile surface as you go. Any mortar left behind will be hard to remove once it sets up. Following these steps will get you a good-looking and long-lasting tile job. Once you're finished with the setting, keep everybody off the floor for at least 12 hours. Tomorrow, this floor will be ready for grouting.